Okay, so if this save system is working properly, it should save all of these objects and load them in the same exact position with the same exact data. Meaning that when I push this button, absolutely nothing should happen. There is a smudge there. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to Soulveyor Devlog number 10. So this week I worked on upgrading the save system in my game, and while I could just show this to you in game, you would literally not be able to see it working, because if the save system is working properly, it's going to save it and load it in exactly the same state that it previously was in. So there will literally be no change if it's working properly. So what better way to show what I was doing than with uh-oh, the cutting board's coming out. This. So let's say I wanted to save the state of the following objects: fig bar, pretzel rod, pasta, crackers dusty, kiwi, and avocado. So let's say I place the fig bar in the world, and let's add a health component to it, a collider component, and a nutrition component. So I need to tell my game that there is a fig bar at this position with all of these components on it. And each component would need to save its own data. So health would save its health, the collider might save the shape of the collider, and the nutrition component might save the nutritional contents in here, whatever it is. So let's deal some damage. Okay, that's pretty damaged. Okay, so now we damage the fig bar and we need to save its updated health value. So it looks like it has 6 health left. So how I currently handle this is when the player closes the game or quits to main menu or whatever, I go through every single object in the area, save its position, the type of object that it is, and any of the following components that that object happens to have. So this fig bar has a health, collider, and nutrition component. So I will loop through each component that implements this savable component, and I will save health equals 6, collider equals this big, nutrition equals ligma, blueberry, and I'll save the list of all these objects' data to file, more specifically to that area's save data file. And so, okay, we've saved and unloaded the area. Now in order to load the area again, I need to access that area's list of saved objects, get the position of the object, the type of object, and place it in the area. So I get the object to place the object, and then go through each of the components that I saved and load it with the proper data. There is a fig at this position, and that fig has a health component, so I go get that health data and I load it into the health component that's on the fig. Beep, beep. And I just go through the remaining components, which is the collider, so I go and load the collider size, and the nutrition, which is still blueberry. And you just rinse and repeat for all the objects. Pretzel, components, kiwi, components, cracker, no, components, pasta, components, avocado, component. Okay, clean up the components. What the hell do I do after? Beep, 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 beep. And that's how I save the area. But there is one problem with this save system, and that is that when I go to save the data for each component, I literally save the name of each component, and that's how I look it up when I go to load the data. I search by the name of the component, find the component on the object, and inject the data into the component. But the problem is that if I have multiple components with the same exact name, it's not going to be able to save them all. It can only save one. So what I needed to do is, instead of saving a name for each component, it's a little wet, but I save the component name in the form of an ID. A simple int. That's it. That's all I did. So simple. But this allows me to be able to save as many collider components or nutrition components as I want on that object, and it'll be able to save each individual one. The use cases aren't too common, but I did run into an issue where I was trying to save more than one collider on the same object, and I wasn't able to, because every single time I would go to load the collider, it would load from the string instead of the int, and that's why I needed to upgrade it all. There's also a bunch of other benefits. Technically, it saves as a smaller file size as well, but overall, this is a much more flexible system. But overall, this is much better. Whee! So yeah, that's how you save the world. I also worked on a bunch of assets on last week's stream. I stream Saturdays at 9, the same time the video goes live, so I will see you over there. My analytics show me that over 300% of you guys aren't subscribed, so keep up the good work. If we can get this video to 1.475 likes, I'll eat this avocado right now. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, join the Discord, which is on Steam, and I will see you in next Saturday's video. Bye bye. Oh my god, I bruised the avocado. Oh my, I bruised the avocado. It's not so bad. That's how you cut an avocado. Pro tip, when cutting an avocado, do not move the knife. Only move the avocado around the knife. See? Not moving the knife, moving the avocado. Knife still, move avocado. Oh my god, smarter every day. I cut myself once doing this. Doing not this, that's what I meant to say. So make sure to do this. You can turn it upside down, but I don't want to, whatever. Beep. And then just pop out all the avocados. Wow, cooking advice with a devlog. It doesn't get any better than this. Oh, and don't forget to eat the best part, which is not the seed.